Welcome back. This is lesson 4, Humanize Your AI Output. You know why AI matters. You set up tools. You know safety rules. Now you're using AI, getting outputs, and they sound robotic. Not wrong, just robotic. AI writes like someone who learned English from a business textbook. Too formal, too polished, too perfect, too many words. Your coworkers will know you used AI. Your boss will know. This lesson fixes that. Here's what we'll cover: why AI sounds like a robot, 10 robot phrases to delete from every output, how to add your voice in 3 places, custom writing instructions that you set once and use forever, before and after examples, and a 90-second editing process. By the end, you'll make AI output sound like you wrote it. Let's start with why AI sounds robotic. Look at the email AI wrote. I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to reach out to touch base regarding the upcoming project deliverables. I believe it would be beneficial to leverage our collective expertise to ensure we're aligned on the key objectives moving forward. Nobody talks like this. I hope this message finds you well. When did you last say that? Touch base is corporate jargon. Leverage our collective expertise. What does that mean? And moving forward is just filler. 4 robot signals in 3 sentences. Your boss reads this and thinks they use ChatGPT. So why does AI sound this way? Well, one, it was trained on formal text. AI learned from business blogs, corporate websites, LinkedIn posts, professional articles. It writes formally because that's what it learned. 2, it's trying to be safe. AI doesn't know your relationship with the recipient, so it defaults to formal. Better safe than too casual. And 3, it's trained to be comprehensive. AI wants to cover everything, adds context, adds qualifiers, adds politeness buffers. You ask for 1 paragraph, it gives you 3. What you wanted. Can we meet Tuesday at 2 p.m. to discuss the budget? What AI gave you. I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to reach out to see if you might be available for a meeting on Tuesday at 2 p.m. I believe it would be beneficial to discuss the budget considerations for the upcoming quarter, as I think aligning on these key points will help ensure we're moving forward together effectively. Same message, 4 times longer, 0 times better. So let's delete these 10 robot phrases. I hope this email finds you well, and you want to replace it with nothing. Just start writing. Or just put hi and then your message. I wanted to reach out. Replace it with nothing. You're already reaching out. Just say what you need. Can we meet Tuesday? Touch base. Replace with specific action words like discuss if discussing, review if reviewing, or check in if checking in. Leverage. Replace with use. Nobody says leverage expertise. They say use what we know. Moving forward. Replace with nothing. Delete it. Your sentence works without it. We should align on strategy moving forward. We should align on strategy is what it should say. You don't need moving forward. Circle back. Replace with follow up or talk again. Let's circle back next week versus let's talk next week. At this point in time, replace it with now. At this point in time, we need to decide becomes we need to decide now. In order to, replace it with to. In order to complete the project, so you replace that with to complete the project. It is important to note that. Replace it with nothing. If it's important, just say it. It's important to note that the deadline is Friday becomes the deadline is Friday. Don't overcomplicate it. I believe it would be beneficial. Replace that with a direct statement. I believe it would be beneficial to meet becomes we should meet or let's meet. Let's see how it looks before and after. I hope this email finds you well and all of those robot phrases packed into one response, which is 73 words. After it becomes humanized, hi Sarah, let's discuss the project timeline. We should use our team's expertise to stay on track. Can we review the key deliverables this week? So from 73 words, it becomes 27 words. So where can we add our voice? Your voice can fit into 3 places. One, in the opening line. I hope this message finds you well becomes quick question. Hey, following up from our call. Your opening sets the tone, so make it yours. The second place you can inject your voice is in the sentence length. AI writes perfect grammar. Every sentence is complete. Every sentence is medium length. You don't write like that. You mix it up. Short sentences, long sentences, sometimes fragments. So in the AI version, which is a full paragraph, your version becomes, I reviewed the document, 3 things. And you go into what the 3 things are that you need. Or reviewed the document, budget and timeline both need work. Also, resource allocation is off. See, that's full of fragmented sentences. Use dashes, short sentences, fragments. That's your voice. Third place, you can inject your voice in your word choice. AI uses formal words. You use casual words. So utilize becomes use. Assistance becomes help. Inquire becomes ask. Purchase becomes buy. And concerning becomes about. You get the point. Replace formal words with words that you actually use. So here's a little worksheet to help you map your writing quirks so that you can really articulate your writing style. So you want to ask yourself, how do you start emails? What are 3 to 5 openings that you actually use? How do you end emails? List 3 to 5 closings that you prefer. What words do you overuse? Track the words you repeat over and over again. What words do you never use? Remove those. And do you use dashes or parentheses? Make sure you note that. Do you write long paragraphs or short bullets? This is your voice template. Apply it to every AI output. Let's now talk about custom writing instructions. You can actually add your writing rules into ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, or any other AI tool using custom instructions or personalization settings. AI remembers. Your rules apply to every conversation automatically. No need to repeat yourself. And you can use them forever. Every output sounds like you from day one. No more telling AI, don't use leverage. It'll remember and follow through every single time. So what are custom instructions? They're a set of rules AI follows for every conversation. You set them once and AI remembers them. Pause this screen so you can read and then you can copy down these custom instructions to paste into your AI model. You want to include things like write in my voice, clear, simple language, short, impactful sentences, active voice, and so on. Do you want to include a list of never use these phrases? I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to reach out, touch base, leverage. And you want to never use these words. Utilize, assistance, inquire, concerning, regarding. You want to write with no metaphors or cliches, no unnecessary adjectives or adverbs, and so on. And you want to articulate what your format should be. Use bullets in lists, use short paragraphs, 2 to 3 sentences max, or use direct statements. No hedging with might, could, perhaps. Now, where do you paste these in your AI models? Copilot, you click on the Copilot icon in the top right. Then you click on Settings. Then you click on Copilot. You click Draft Instructions. You paste the guardrails. And then you toggle on Use Custom Instructions. In Gemini, you click on the Settings wheel in the bottom left. Click on Instructions for Gemini. click on the Add button, paste the guardrails into the box, and click the Submit button. In ChatGPT, you click the profile on your bottom left, then you go to Settings, Personalization, and Custom Instructions. Then you paste in how would you like ChatGPT to respond section and then press Save. So what's the power of custom instructions? If we use the same prompt, write an email about the budget meeting, the AI output gives us robot phrases, long complete sentences, and it sounds like AI wrote it. With your custom instructions with the exact same prompt, the output is much more simplified and sounds like you. Budget meeting is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Agenda attached. Review it before we meet. Questions? Let me know. So why do custom instructions work? You set them once and you use forever. AI writes in your voice automatically. You spend less time editing. Every output sounds like you. Time saved per output is 60 to 90 seconds of editing. Do this 20 times per week. That's 20 to 30 minutes saved per week. Do it for a year. It's 17 to 26 hours saved. Here are some before and after examples that I'm not going to read word by word. You can pause the screen and read if you like. To summarize, in the AI output, you have 7 robot phrases, 2 formal for a team email, and there's 150 words to say what only needs 40 words. In the humanized version, we're at only 40 words instead of 150. It sounds human, and it's the same information, and it's easier to read. Here's the second example. Again, pause to read. In the AI output, we have 6 robot phrases. It buries the problem, and it takes 3 paragraphs to say, we're 60% done but need help. In the humanized version, the clear problem statement is included. There's a specific ask, and it gets to the point. Here's a tool that you can use to edit with custom instructions. So even when you use custom instructions, you probably still need to edit. So here's your process. Step 1, read the AI output. Don't edit it yet, just read. Does it sound like you? Step 2, delete any remaining robot phrases. Custom instructions catch most, but check for stragglers. Step 3, add your voice. Fix the opening if needed. Adjust sentence length. Replace any formal words. Step 4, is it too formal, too apologetic, too vague? Fix it. Step 5, would you say this in a conversation? Read it out loud, and if no, rewrite it. First few times takes longer. By week 3, you'll do this in 60 seconds without even thinking. Remember, AI is a draft tool. You're the author. So what have you learned today? You've learned to delete these 10 robot phrases. You've learned to add your voice in 3 different places: the opening line, sentence length, and word choice. And you've learned how to set writing instructions. Copy the instructions from this lesson, paste into your AI model, Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT, and then AI writes in your voice automatically. Now we have a little bit of homework before the next lesson. You want to set up your custom instructions right now. It takes 5 minutes and it saves hours over time. Then use AI to write 1 email and see if it sounds like you. In the next lesson, number 5, we're going to learn about prompt patterns that always work. We're going to cover the ROICF framework, which stands for Role, Objective, Input, Constraints, and Format, why most prompts fail, and 10 real examples. And congratulations, if you stuck with me thus far, you've made it to the next level. It's the Work Accelerator, where you save 5 to 10 hours per week. Don't forget to join the free school community to keep learning with peers who are shipping their first AI wins every week. Visit thisisflowai.com and follow us on LinkedIn for more practical lessons. See you in Lesson 5.